Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood? I hope this has something to do with our mission.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Welcome aboard, brother.
No accounting for taste.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the privilege of serving.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Hi, I already suited to you. I watched you fist vid.
You enjoying yourself, good neighbor? It's a heck
Hey.
of a town.
You're
eh?
back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Do you know anything about decoding Courser chips?
A courser chip. You fought a courser. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase, some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
That's all you have?
I'm afraid so. The Railroad is understandably paranoid. They're fighting the Institute, after all. You'll have to figure it out as you go.
Got a problem?
Hey.
Look, I don't like to brag, but I'm a lover and a fighter. What? Got a staring problem? Huh?
Hey there. Excuse me.
Good scavenging and busted robots, if you know what you're doing. I'm not looking for trouble. Enough junk here for both of us.
Seven. And A. Some sort of code? Hi.
Huh?
Hey.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
I doubt the Institute is going to appreciate us putting down one of their lackeys. We ought to find someone to analyze that chip. Pronto. Giving me the silent treatment, huh?
That's all.
Suit yourself.
Four. L. That's definitely a code. Hey.
Go on. Looks like you got something to say.
Is everything all right between us?
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same.
Your thoughts?
Who do you think?
Your thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
Nothing else for now.
All right.
For L.
The wrong sin. Didn't even break a sweat. What the?
Danger. Right through our fingers. Did good. Anything useful?
Two and A. Two A.
Stop!
Now a 6 and an O.
I'll be doing the world a service. You're in for it now. Really want this to be the last mug you see?
One way to get that coolant pumping.
Five R.
What is this veto about?
8D next. Now, it's okay.
That's how you imagine it goes.
One R. The trail ends right at the church.
Come along! Animal.
Even after all these years, it still feels sacred.
you?
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing off.
Look who it is. Good, good.
So, that's not right.
Who killed the lights?
Hey, where are you? You.
Cannibals.
Your mic is muted.
This is one grim locale.
Oh my mic was muted the whole time. Sorry guys.
It spins.
I crit to tell year.
starts with R?
You are getting yourself in trouble in the gonger. Game.
Uh-huh. R-A... R-O-A.
Have to start over.
Oh, it's railroad, okay. R... Rail.
Where are you?
R-O... I'm underground. R-O... A-D, not O.
There we go.
Okay.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad.
Can you please be quiet?
I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I found a Courser chip. Can your people decode it?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Yeah, we're all friends now. Let's skip to the part where you help me.
I don't know if I like your attitude.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Ran out of ammo for both of my main guns that I use, so now I'm gonna have to use melee for now, but...
Excuse me.
We having fun yet?
Mom is in this.
Dylan, can you please stop? That's it. I'm just gonna ban you. Permanently ban you. This is your last chance before I permanently banned you.
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
No way. That chip is mine.
To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind. Made up your mind. We decode the Courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
We've been over this. You want it decoded, you pay the price. Talk to me again if you change your mind. Made up your mind. We decode the Courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute
Hey there.
bastard. I
Don't
got
try
you.
anything, stranger.
Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass line. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape. Boy, yeah.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, does?
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
There's more going on than you know. Trust.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
I really want to kill them all, but I don't know if this has to do with Major Quest line, but...
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
I've heard rumors about them.
They are synthetic humans created by the Institute. So close to real people that the distinction is meaningless. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
No, probably not.
No shame in that. Every person needs to know what they're willing to die for. It might be best if you kept your distance from us. Not for our sake, but for yours. The Institute wouldn't hesitate to torture and kill you for what you know. Deacon can show you out.
So you answered the big question and took a pass. Dez is a hardliner, a live and die for the cause kind of lady. But the truth isn't so cut and dry. Listen.
I made Valentine mad. I won't do that. I want my helpers to be friends. Can't believe my mic was muted for most of the stream. Okay.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
I've heard rumors. What are they, really?
The Institute created them. Synthetic humans. They're mostly organic. Part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man, even if that man is a synth?
Well, figuring that Phyllis and DeAndre, he's a synth, and Nick Valentine, he's a synth, yeah.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
What's done is done.
I never would have made it this far without thick skin.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
I'm not sure about this.
Look, I won't do the hard sell. If you change your mind and want to save some cents or just stick it to the Institute, you know where we are.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay, ask.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. A man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening.
Please subscribe if you
Turns out
haven't
the guy
already.
was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello, Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
The job I was talking about, still wide open. You help us out, and I personally guarantee we'll help you out. down the line.
Maybe not.
I won't do a hard sell. Later, if you want to save some cents or just stick it to the Institute,
no.
You know where we are.
So now I need to go talk to Virgil. That's cool. Oh, that's in Vault 81.
Awful lot of rats around. We should get out of here.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines, or setting computer terminals free, or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on.
Why does he have glasses on if they're
and get to
broken?
work. You
That's cool. I think I've been doing this for like 2 hours.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin, according to our scribes. The moment this information, the Institute, and everyone responsible to accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Well, guess what? This is your lucky day. I have a way inside.
The method is useless without the means to make it work. Perhaps we should pool
Why
our
is it
resources to
called Pip-Boy?
achieve our common
Can
goal.
you please be quiet?
Indulge
There's
me for a
Google.
moment by satisfying my curiosity.
I'm sorry
Tell me
for
why
being
you're so
rude.
eager to get
I
into the
want to watch this.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
For the Brotherhood!
take no prisoners.
For Elder Maxon!
I don't want that synth getting anywhere near the instrumentation. Understand?
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform.
Me?
It's gonna take a cargo
Build it?
hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Sorry that I'm boring you. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a...
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate,
I thought the only way that you could build here was a mod, but I was wrong. Because I seen a YouTube video of someone building in the spot.
Proctor Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
All I need is 1 and 1. Okay.
on now, rookie! And combat! Run!
Whoa, holy crap.
You got guts.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we? Really want the last mug you see? Son of a bitch! It's like they flew the coop.
Asshole, just give up.
I seen this on my last account. Now I finally have a fusion core. But one's not enough. I'm gonna...
Lost him. Show your face. Come on, I dare you. No sign of him now.
Okay, so... That was pretty pathetic on your part. able to build one part, and now all I need to do is go get the other part. Stealth boy.
Sir, I remember eagerly waiting at the airport with the missus on your return from your tour of duty.
That you could travel with that thing makes me seriously question your judgment, soldier.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Are you busy now?
I'll send for you if I need you.
Elder Maxon?
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
So I'm gonna have to go all the way over here. Then I feel more safe in my power armor, but I've been here once because I walked past it, but I don't think I've ever been in there. I would like to find a Nuka-Cola machine that is all the way full.
Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Geiger counter doing cartwheels too? Not exactly. Now.
What's that? Stupid noises.
I can't go fight them. I don't even have my power armor. I have two sets. One is broken because I gave it to Kate, and the other one is in the third one, or is on. In or on, doesn't really matter.
Bet this place helped a lot of people in its day.
In 4 out of 5 diagnoses, doctors recommend a nice cup of tea and a good lie down. Please stand still and...
Administered swiftly and fairly. False alarm. Standing down. Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit. Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed. Excuse Continuing search for fugitive. Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension. Basement. Going up. Ground floor. Ground floor.
Oh, I'm supposed to be down here. Oh, that sucks.
Going up. Basement. Please remain calm if you are in. Multiple hostile targets. Requesting backup.
Smell that from here.
Going up.
So once I exit this place, I'm gonna have to leave. Well, that's creepy. I'm gonna have to run as far away as I can, and then teleport, or fast travel, or whatever. And this is why I don't like the game. The suspense and it's so scary sometimes. Yay.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
I just can't play I can play games in the dark, but I can't play this game when it's dark. For some odd reason, I really don't like it when it's dark. I just died.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid. We're close.
This isn't going to
All
do
we need
anything
is
without
enough power
power.
to fire up the signal interceptor.
Proctor.
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
What does it mean by single grid? Single grid, okay.
You need more generators.
Oh, do I need one of those bigger ones? Okay, thanks. That helps me out a lot.
Like 2-7 power.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you mean. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to find a, whatchamacallit, an image. I don't know what this is called. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I don't really know how to do all this, so I'm just gonna watch a YouTube video. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll still be doing it, doing how am I supposed to do it while I'm playing, but that's about it. I'm gonna be watching this video and do this. Well, the good thing is that the video has no sound, so
each item needs a certain amount of power.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
So should I have a generator for each one? Like a big generator? So the video that I'm watching shows a cord going up to the top, Okay, got that. Check. Have a cord of that going up there. Check. Okay, I'm still watching this. Okay, so this video that I watched showed them. So I go to power generators 4.
The arch takes 2-0. The console needs 2 and the dish needs. All connected to several generators equal to the amount of power needed.
Okay.
It's working.
Yep.
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not.
Elder Maxon.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete.
Thank you for helping me. Can you please subscribe to my channel, and if you watch more of my Fallout streams, I will give you a shout out. Like, there's been a few times, like, but if you comment on pointless stuff, like my brother, he watches a lot, but he comments on pointless stuff, and it gets annoying, so that's why I haven't gave him a shout out.
Say something.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the Capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the Capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
So I'm gonna save right here. I'm not closing the stream off anytime soon. Like, well, once I get here I might, but let's see how many. Oh, come on. I'll just quick save right now. If you're watching, please say hello.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you...
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. Okay. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up.
You have
Everything
your
looks green.
Soldier.
Let me start
Move
scanning
out.
for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow,
Okay.
there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner.
Okay, wait. Let's see who's here. Thank you for staying. Okay, I was wondering if you were like gone, but we got 2 viewers. Thank you guys so much.
60%, 80%. Emitters spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2,
1.
Stay safe, soldier.
Oh my, this looks amazing. Oh. Yay, I got a trophy. And I got leveled up, yay. So, guys, what should I level up? I don't know. Right now, I don't really have a lot of ammo. Only for one gun. Ooh, TNT demolition. I don't think I pronounced that right, but okay. Okay, chem resistance, all the rust without the hassle. You're 50% less likely to get addicted when consuming chems. So, not 22 yet. Medic. Is there a doctor in the house? Impacts a loss of 40% of lost health. Right away memories 40% of radiation. I think I should do this. Should I do this? Or I need my ammunition. That's a definitely need that one. Okay. Whoa.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father.
I like keeping the jumpsuits.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Yay.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
I feel a bit naked without my power armor.
You may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Dr. Lee.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait.
I believe I'm going up.
For a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Useless. Only opens with a key. Don't have the key.
What am I supposed to do? What is it called? It is called the Insert Network Scanner Holotape. Network Scanner. Network Scanner. Okay, where is it?
Talk to Sean.
Talk to Sean? That's a synth. I can't, see?
Sean?
Huh? Oh, I guess I can.
Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
Yay!
Your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod, and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never
3
questioned
hours,
who my parents
about 3
were.
hours in the stream.
I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'm not here to take orders.
I'm afraid things here are different from the lawless wastes above. A society cannot be maintained without order. While you may be my father, I am father to the Institute. It follows my lead. And thus, for now, you must as well. Will you trust me?
All right. I'll go along with it.
Excellent. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr. Lee.
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Whoa, what was that sound? Do I have any? Okay.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Welcome to the Institute, sir. Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
You're clearly defective.
Nothing to report, sir.
Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Just a routine patrol, sir.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
They're all talking to me like I know them.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do after this meeting. The last thing we need.
Come now, Alan, it could have been anything.
You're here. Just glad you made it.
The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well.
We're all
Involuntary
looking
twitching
forward to
and
working
rapid
with
eye
you.
movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is.
If you're about to launch into one of your speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you're still watching, say hello.
You know where to find the teleport.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
And where is this place at on my map?
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Pardon me.
Dr. Lee.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Wally must be close to 10 years old by now.
So much research.
Dr.
So
Holdren's
little
synth
time.
gorilla project is showing promising results.
Try not to think too much about it.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
This is long.
I know this stream has been going on for about, let me check my phone, about 3 hours.
There's still people and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to it?
Well, that's a question best left to
The Institute.
Greetings, sir.
Where are you and Dylan? I just got back.
I'm in the Institute. So, to people watching, please subscribe if you haven't already.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hi, Doc.
Oh. It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Dr. Orman.
Well, that was productive. One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Who will talk to your son?
I already talked to Sean.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at...
Full capacity.
I'm not scared of the surface.
I can't imagine living on the surface. Sounds like
Institute Robotics.
Father's a
Watson
great
can
man.
Be a little obsessive
You must be
when
very
it comes
proud.
to rules and policies.
I've already been there. I've been to 3 out of the 4. And 1, 2, 3. Come on.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
Excuse
That
me.
was my
Good
favorite
evening.
one.
I am at your disposal. Would you care for food-based products?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
I don't know if I've been here or not.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m.
It's cool
to
there.
6 a.m.
Okay, I've been here. I know, I like this place. But I still have to decide who am I gonna go against? Should I fight for them? Or should I fight against them?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Reporting status.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Good to
some
see
heads
you.
together.
What now?
Carry on, sir.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe
Please
that?
don't.
3.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Stay with your son.
I think about keeping him alive, but...
Pardon me, sir.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you? Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Move before I shoot you.
Scanning. Subject identified. A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
I've been there.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown.
And this one will be...
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespan.
Can you guys find out for me what part is Dr. Lee?
It's great to have you here.
Or
Most men
Scientist
lack the
Lee?
patience to observe and document plant growth.
This is a bit weird, but okay. I need to
What
find
does your
his...
son look like?
I need to find his, just wait, he's the old guy that I showed.
That's it.
I was gone.
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Sweet.
A Soltron class combat resetting threat. There's detecting set.
Okay.
Gotta find the terminal.
Terminal should open this. Terminal's gotta be somewhere. Terminal somewhere. Terminal only. Terminal's got this locked.
Oh boy.
Ask your son.
That doesn't give you the password.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
G-Core.
Terminal's got this locked. I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Now where is the serum?
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on
took a
samples
chair to
of the
break it.
FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood. This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of... But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration.
Hello.
Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Good evening.
This is a place that I haven't been
All
to yet.
systems nominal.
Report anything suspicious to the... It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Oh, there she is.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
See your scent, son.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you.
I already...
You're not authorized to be...
I already did.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
The Institute is deceiving you.
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on, you can do better than that.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
So I get, so I gotta go talk to Virgil, and I gotta go talk to Elder Maxon. But first,
systems nominal.
I want to talk to Sean. I want to go talk to Sean and ask him or talk to him about whatchamacallit.
So much research, so little time.
Why am I going up? I want to talk to Sean about the Virgil.
No
If
visible
you require
reaction to
maintenance,
K-14
please
combat.
file a report with the
We'll start
facilities.
Try. The dosage will be much larger this time.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
So guys, have a good night, have a good day. Depends what time you're watching this. Goodbye. So later, I don't know, it's probably not gonna be tonight.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Thanks for your compliment, lady. So I'm gonna have to go to talk to Virgil, give him the serum, and go to the Proton and talk to Elder Maxson. Quick save. Save and quit to main menu, confirm. I'm level 20 already, dang. And exit the stream.